What's up, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLRA, coming at you with Lucky Draws, the show I take a look at whatever deck I feel like, have myself a good old time. We're looking today at the new Fluffal support, everyone's favorite fusion OTK deck. And they got not too much new support, it's only a few cards, but they're very sweet, very fine. This Dolphin, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This Scythe, amazing. This Whale, adorable. And we're having some good old fun time with this deck. We're going to be searching out the wazoo and fusion summoning it here and there. And just having ourselves a good fun time. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got some dueling to do. And we're having ourselves a good time with it.
Aww.
Alrighty, our first opponent. Of course, we want to go second with Fluffals. Although our opponent's going to make us go first. Not a problem. I do have a go first option. So what I'm going to do is start off with this good old penguin. This penguin here lets me special summon a Fluffal from the hand. I want the doggo. There's a normal or special from the hand. Doggo searches another Fluffal. I want the bear. The bear is important. Now, I've got a bear already, but he doesn't need to know I have two bears. So let's go ahead and get Toy Vendor, our very important spell. We're all about fusion summoning, and this will help. Toy Vendor's effect, I can ditch a card to draw another card. If it's a Fluffal, I can summon it, otherwise I discard it. So I'll ditch Fluffy Wing. I lost Edge of Scythe. Unfortunate. I was going to use that later. But it's fine. I could ditch the wings now, but for now, let's just go for Baguska. Because I am going first. If I was going second, I'd go for more fusion-y stuff. But right now, Baguska to stall our opponent just a smidge. You know, I just need to draw some more cards and stuff, and I'll get out my polys and all that good stuff. And we'll just wreck this guy, because that's what Fluffals are all about, is just drawing out the wazoo and fusion summoning a whole bunch of stuff, and just going for OTKs and stuff. You know, and my Scythe here, he's the newest member of the Edge Imp part of this deck. You know, he's one of the fusers. He can fuse with monsters in our hands during our opponent's turn. It's really cool, because we use that in conjunction with this new guy, Cruel Whale, who can pop a card on both players' fields. So basically, you know, your opponent starts doing his stuff, and then when they just put out something they can't afford to lose, you go for Scythe, fusion for Whale. Whale can pop himself and an opponent's card. And thanks to Scythe's other effect, I can banish him instead of my Whale being destroyed. So it's a nice little bit of interruption, you know, since, you know, Fluffals go second most of the time. It's just a really nice thing you can do. Alright, the Eater o' Millions. Memphis does not like Eater o' Millions very much. Not gonna lie, he's kind of a dick. Okay. So we're going to have to get around the Eater o' Millions. I do have options for doing that. I have many options for doing that. I have options out the wazoo. I just need my fusion stuff. And then I can get those things out and get rid of this thing. Yeah, we appear to be up against like Ren Maju, things like that. You know, pretty standard sort of deck. So let's see what we get. Let's go ahead and start with Toy Vendor. Get rid of the sheep. Don't need sheep right now, even though sheep... He just desires to come out. What can I say? Okay, let's go for Fluffy Penguin. Put him out on the field. And now what I'm going to do... Alright, let's do this. Let's go for Fluffal Wings in the grave. I can banish it in a Fluffal to draw another card. And then I can also ditch Toy Vendor to draw another card. Then Toy Vendor goes off, and I can search another card. It's just Discount Card Warehouse here. Let's see here. I already have a Dolphin. Let's get another Doggo. Let's get a Doggo. Okay, let's put Baguska in attack so we can use our effects. Gonna go ahead and use Penguin to summon out Fluffy Dog. I'm telling you, where are my where's my polys at? I'm not sure at the moment. Kinda need them. Let's see here. Add a wing. Because I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my other two. Well... Now, let's use Dolphin Effect. This is the new piece of support, Fluffal Dolphin. I can target Toy Vendor in the grave. I can reset it. And then I can ditch one of my Fluffals. And I'm going to ditch Patchwork, because I don't need Patchwork right now. What I need is more Toy Vendor action. Also need my dank fusion spell, but for some reason it's being a butt about it today. But that's fine. Let's see here... can I not go... Okay, that's not a problem. Let's go ahead and go for Utopia the Lightning. You know, it's kind of my thing for going around annoying things like this, Utopia the Lightning. But, you know, Eater Millions is an annoying card, so why not? So let's go ahead into that. As soon as I get my polys, I'll be, fusing pot. I know, this is the point. I wanted to see fusion for my Fluffals. But I'm not drawn my thing that searches the polys yet. It's in here. I got all 3 copies of my whatchamacallit. My whatchamacallit card that searches all the polys. As soon as I draw that, I'll be perfectly good. For now, I'm still good. I mean, I've got Utopia Lightning. He's pretty cool. So, let's go ahead and... I don't really need to summon Cross Sheep at the moment. I will go for Fluffal Sheep, however. Because this thing, I have the effect of... I can return this to my hand in order to special summon... Let's see... Yeah, it has to be in the hand, the scythe. It's a difficult decision. I'll just get back the scissors. I'll summon out a pair of scissors. Why not? Alright. Should be good for right now. I've got some big beefy boys and some little defendy boys. And once the fusion cards start, well, I've got a grave full of Fluffals. So if I get, like, Frightfur Fusion, oh man, the things I can make. I can make so many things. Unfortunately, Bagooska will live because he's indestructible while in attack mode and has materials and stuff. Soul Absorption. Little late for well, he still has another Pot of Desires, but still. Little late for the Pot of Desires. Little late for the second Soul Absorption. Okay. Third Soul Absorption. Oh my goodness. If he had all 3 of these to start, man, the life points he would have gotten. Oh, he's trying to... Wait. You just mill yourself out there, laddie. I think he just milled himself out. Because these are both going to mill 5 cards. I think my opponent might have goofed. Unless he can somehow OTK me here. Yeah, he's going to gain some life points. But he's also going to banish every card he has. You know? Kind of, defeats the point of drawing all that stuff. Unless he has, well, he's already normal summoned. He can't summon another Grimaju. Don't know what he was thinking there. Don't know at all what he was thinking about right there. I guess the allure of getting all those life points overruled common sense. Let's see, okay, yeah. I mean, granted, he does have over 30,000 life points. That is a lot. But, doesn't matter. My opponent surrenders because he made stupid moves. Okay. Well, that wasn't quite the fusion spectacle I had in mind, but I have a replay. I'll show that off real quick before we get into duel number 2, where I actually did get the Fluffal OTK with fusions only. So let's go check that out real quick.
Aww.
Alrighty, here we are against ourselves some what do you call these? You call these Odd Eyes Pendulums. That's the name of this deck. And of course we're playing our Fluffals as always, as I say. So we're going to start off. I'm starting off, of course, with Toy Vendor. This new EDOPro is way too fast. I got 144 FPS. I got to figure out how to slow that down. But, yes, I've got my good old Toy Vendor. I'm going to ditch a card, and I'm going to summon out this Fluffal Wing. Pause, darn it. Okay, so yes, my opponent, of course, starts out. He's going to set up his scales. And once he sets up scales, I'm going to go for the Egde Scythe. Like I said, I can fuse from my hand right now. So I'm going to go ahead and bring out my Cruel Whale. So by popping my Toy Vendor and his Pendulum Scale, I also get to use Toy Vendor to search out a fluffy dog. Very cool. So my opponent, he's not quite done. He's got Pendulum Fusion, and he's going to summon out Vortex Dragon to bounce my darn whale and search more stuff. So he's got this nice bit of negation, and I don't have the much, but guess what? This is where OTKs happen, people. So I've got myself a Fluffal Dolphin. So what's going to happen is, he's going to go ahead and negate my Fluffy Bear. He does not want Toy Vendor back out. But this is fine, because this is what Fluffal Dolphin is all for. He's going to reset that and dump a Sabers, and I'm going to go ahead and Toy Vendor again. Dumping my Egde Chain is going to add me another Fluffal card, and I get my Frightfur Patchwork. This is going to let me add an Egde and a Polymerization. So that is exactly what I shall do. So now that I've got all this, I'm going to go ahead and just keep searching the wazoo, the wings. I'm going to ditch Toy Vendor, draw 2 whole cards, got Repair and a Pengu. So now what's going to happen is, Frightfur Fusion into... this new replay buttons, they're not too great, but yes. Going ahead for Cruel Whale and Frightfur Wolf by banishing a whole bunch of stuff. So now this can attack for every material I used for it. You can attack like 5-6 times at this point. And of course, Cruel Whale. Cruel Whale indeed. So let's go ahead and pop his monster, and then I just attack him for all of the damage. So that's the idea of the fusion part. So let's go ahead back into the live-action replays, where I will show off more of the fusion aspect of Fluffals.
Aww.
Alrighty, now for the second duel. I just wanted to really show that, that last replay. I usually don't show off the things from testing, but, that really just, shows the idea. And hey, my boy, my son, you are here in my hand, exactly where I want you to be. Double Fluffal Wing, interesting there. And interesting 11 card extra decky. So we'll see. We'll see what our opponent's going to do. It could be doing a lot of things. He could be doing some signet mining. I mean, if he's going for, like, code talkers and junk, I should be able to interrupt his link claiming. Okay, so he's going with the Mathmechs. Ugh. Memphis does not like Mathmechs very much. They're kind of an annoying bunch. Luckily, Cruel Whale also has the effect of boosting his attack by a fat 1300. That should be able to get over his Synchro monster, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, we're up in some Mathmechs. So it's one of those OTK decks I've never really cared much for. It's just they're kind of boring. In all honesty, it's just like, make the one Synchro. That's pretty much it. I mean, he did choose to go first. No, I made him go first. But I'm not sure what Mathmechs can do going first. Not much. I believe they have something, but for the life of me, I don't remember what it is. So he's got himself this Mathmech boy. And let's see. Double till the end of the turn. Don't care. Don't really care all that much. Not gonna lie. Not a very important thing. Alright, what does this do? If this card is sent from the spell trap, target Mathmech in the graveyard, add to hand. I should probably do something about that. I don't think I want him to keep that equipped spell. So let's go ahead and go for our Cruel Whale. Be like, hello, I'm a whale. Nice to meet you. So I'm going to go ahead and attempt to pop the whale. And I'm going to attempt to pop this equip spell. And I'll get rid of my scythe instead. So yeah, he is going to get a card back. But at the very least, he can't boost his monster when I go to beat over it. And that's the important thing. Because if I can beat over this thing, I should be good. What did he get back? Multiplication, boy? Okay, that's not a problem. Oh, hey, another scythe. Sweet. So let's go ahead and start off with our toy vendor. Be like, hello, I am a toy vendor. And we'll go ahead and use that effect. We'll ditch Fluffal Wing and hope to draw another monster. Hey. Do I really want to do that? Yeah, why not? I don't really have any problems with summoning the sheep. I could have also summoned Penguin, but it's fine too. Because I'm just going to go ahead and go for my Fluffy Wings. Banish Fluffy Wings. As much as I don't want to banish my other Fluffy Wing, I want to draw more cards. So, draw more cards. Hey, Frightfur Patchwork. That's going to be useful. In fact, I should be able to go for a sweet OTK off of that. Provided nothing bad happens. Let's go for a Fluffy Dog. So, now what we're going to do, activate our Frightfur Patchwork, adds an Edge Imp and a Poly. So, I get a Poly and I get Chain, just because I want Chain. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. That ought to be plenty, but just to hedge our bets, let's go for Fluffy Dog. And I'm going to add, let's go for Patchwork for no particular reason. We're just going to go for Patchwork, and let's go ahead for our Polymerization. So now I'm going to get to do the Fuse. And of course he's unaffected by stuff, but I could go for Frightful Wolf. Be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, that's enough. That's more than enough. There you go. So let's go ahead and use our Cruel Whale. I'm going to go ahead and boost this guy up. I could also, boost up Wolf, but that's fine. And I'm going to ditch. Doesn't really matter who. I'll dodge this guy for later. Who's in my grave? I don't need to use that. Okay, let's go ahead. Beat over the Sigma. There you go. You're dead. Did you have an effect? I don't even remember what you do. Add a Mathmech card. I don't care. You're going to get OTK'd, my friend. That's how it is with Fluffals. You know, we just go for big fusions. Frightfur Wolf, one of our better OTK options, because he can just attack so many times. He can just keep attacking and attacking and attacking. It's kind of one of the reasons why I used to run Fusion Weapon in this deck, because you can make him a 3,500 point, constant attacker. But because of the whale, I can, boost him by 1,300, which is almost as good. So there's an OTK, ironically against an OTK deck. But, that's the basic idea. Interrupt with Cruel Whale, hit him hard with Wolf. Let's go for another duel, see if we can get some other fusion action going on, some different fusion options I've got in the deck. Let's get right to it.
Aww.
Alrighty here, let's go ahead, duel number 3. We're losing the rock, paper, scissors, but usually that's a good thing. It means we're going second, that's where we want to go. Opening hand is decent. It's not great, but it's decent. Alright, I see the set card of Doom. Oh, and his brother, the set card of Anguish and Despair. Alright, let's go ahead and start with Fluffal Bear, just in case he's got, like, ash blossoms and things. This is a more important searcher here. Solemn Strike. He struck my Solemns. Alright. Let's go ahead for Frightfur Patchwork. Go ahead and add a Poly. And, let's get Sabers. The one thing I don't like about Scythe is he doesn't count as Sabers. Because if that was the case, I could, drop a Tiger on my opponent during their turn and pop multiple cards. Which, I know, Konami, I would have liked if that was a thing, I'm just saying, that would have been kind of cool. So, let's see. This guy does not like my cards. He's just like, no to everything. Alright, let me think about this. Let me think about that. I'm kind of hesitant to use Sabers in case he tries to banish this or some nonsense. So I'm just going to attack with the Bear. I figure the Bear is, he's just as strong as Sabers. Now, I need to, take some more of my opponent's life points off and stuff anyway. So yeah, he's just stopping all my stuff. But I've got Frightfur Fusion. So, I could have just gone for, Sabers and gone for like a Wolf and done 4,000 damage. But, this is better. Evilswarm Caster. Normal summon is Swarm, addition to normal... Okay, interesting. Evilswarms. I have not seen Evilswarms in many moons. Not gonna lie, I don't remember... I know they got the nice exceeds and things. What else do they do? I haven't the faintest. I think he's all about just, negations, though. Which is sad. I don't like it when a deck that's old is forced to just run all the Solemns. It's not something I appreciate. Alright, so let's go ahead for our toy vendor. We'll see if we can vend our toys out. I mean, I got Fluffal Wings. That's something at least. Alright, that's fine. Like I said, Edge Imp Chain. He goes to the grave. I get an Edge card. Let's see. Edgy cards. Frightfur Patchwork. Search more things. That's the one thing Fluffals are better at, even than their OTKs, is just searching out the wazoo. I'm going to get myself a scythe. Get my boy. And then go ahead and use Wingedy because I do not need this anymore. I just don't need it anymore. What can I say? Draw. Get rid of that. Thank you. Get that. Just draw, draw. Keep searching, draw. That's what we like to do. Alright. And, go for dog. Search more things. I'll save Dolphin for later in case I need it. I might need it. I doubt it, but you never know. Plus, I got another one anyway, so it's all good. So let's go ahead. Go for the fusion. Let's see. Cruel Whale. Let's go ahead and use Sabers in the hand and a Dolphin. And it'll be like, hello, I am the whale. So activate this. And then chain block using Dolphin, who will get back Poly. Yeah, that's right. Did you think you were going to negate my summon, my friend? What did he just do? Infestation Pandemic. All face-up ill swarms. Oh. That doesn't affect me at all. I don't really care about that. So let's go ahead and pop this. I'm sorry, doggo, you have to go away now. So let's go ahead for our Frightfur Fusion. I'll go ahead and let's fuse somebody different this time. Let's summon Mary. Let's just summon dang old Mary because we can. And then Dolpho. Summon out Mary. She gains attack based on the number of fairies and fiends in the graveyard. It's not that much, but I just wanted to summon her at least once today. Because, you know, she's not the greatest, but she's alright. She negates things at target. You know, you banish the monsters in your extra deck to do so, so it's cool. But regardless, it's another very nice duel. Granted, my opponent wasn't the greatest of opponents, but it was something. I got to do more fusion action, and that's always cool. Cruel Whale, you're going on the thumbnail, my friend. I mean, I was already going to do that, but I'm just guaranteeing you. Thumbnail position. Let's go for fourth duel.
Aww.
Alright, fourth duel. Hopefully this time. And, we're up against the legendary Ricardo. I don't know, guys. Can we defeat Ricardo? I don't know, man. That guy's like one of the most powerful monsters in all of Duel Monsters. It's crazy. But yeah, I really do like the new EDOPro so far. It's still kind of disorienting when it goes so fast. But in the end of the day, it's alright. Let's go ahead for a Scythe boy. Just grab ourselves a Scythe boy, and I've got Vendor in my hand. I haven't shown this off yet. Basically, I get to ditch a card, draw a card. If I draw an Edge Imp, I can destroy a card on the field. It's a nice little thing. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it works. So we'll let our opponent go. I don't have the going first setup, but I've got my Edge Imp Scythe and my Pengu. I've got my good old Vendor. Oh, and if I don't pop something with Vendor, by the way, how that works is, yeah, I've got to like put the card on the top or bottom of my deck that I draw. End of the main phase. You really don't have anything, my dude? Alright, I mean, if you don't got nothing, I'll take it from you. Go ahead for Whale, and activate the Whale, and activate the Pengu. No. So I get to draw 2, discard 1, discard Fluffy Wing, pop this, and attempt to pop Whale. That way I can just protect that. I'll keep the Vendor for now. I could have popped it, but I think we'll be fine. So we're up against some form of Harpies, I think. I think this is some variation of Harpies. If only I'd used Vendor, I could have popped the card. Oh well, such is life. Let's go ahead and use Vendor now. Let's go ahead and use the Vendor. I'll ditch Repair Unit, because that has a nice graveyard effect where I can summon a Fluffal or Imp from my hand by banishing it. So, you know, that's something cool I can do. So let's see if I drop myself one of my chains. Ah, okay, don't get the chain. This is fine. I'll put this on the bottom of my deck. Because I've got Patchwork here. That way I can just be like, hey, I'm going to get that polymerization back. Because why wouldn't I do this? And... ooh, difficult decision. What do I want to get? Let's get Scythe. Let's just get another Scythe, just because. Alright, let's go ahead and use our toy vendor. Very cool, very cool. Not yet, Whale. I'm getting to you. I am going to get to you when I get to you, and no sooner than that. Nope, I'm good. Okay, so I got Fluffy Sheep. Let's go ahead and summon out Fluffy Dog. And then Fluffy Dog activates. And chain goes off. There you go. Making sure to chain block so he doesn't have as much of a chance to negate my doggo. So now we're going to add Frightfur Fusion. And we're going to add another Fluffal. Let's see, what do I want? Let's get another Penguin. I could have also gotten Dolphin. That is a good idea, though. Should I have? Who knows? Indeed. Let's go ahead and go for the Fluffal Wing combo. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these cards. Draw another card. Get rid of Toy Vendor. Draw another card with Toy Vendor. See, we got another Dolphin, too. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. Get Bear. Let's get a Bear. I mean, look at how much searching we can do. It's crazy what Fluffals can do when they go off. I'm eating through half of my deck in one turn. It's crazy. Let's see. No. Yes, set that up for later. Let's go ahead. Go for polymerization. Nope. Let's see. Frightfur in the Grave, Special Summit. Why not? Can't go. I don't have sabers, so why not? So I'm gonna go ahead and use this dude, and this dude. And that'll be it. So we'll summon out good old-fashioned Sabretooth. Sabretooth is going to go off. He gets to bring back the whale. And I'm going to go ahead and use the penguin. Go ahead and draw some more cards. Yeah, nice Sabretooth. If you summon him with 3 materials, he's indestructible by battle or card effect. And I don't need Foolish Barrel anymore. Just bring back the whale. He also gives all my monsters a bit of a boost, which is pretty cool. Let me think about this. Don't really need to do that at the moment. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need more damage. Go for Dolphin. Gonna go ahead for summoning Dolphin. This guy lets me set a toy vendor from my graveyard and then dump an edge imp from my deck. It's pretty sweet. Not only does it recover my toy vendor, it lets me dump the Fluffals. And actually, now I think about it, this will work even better. Super Polly! No! No! What did he do? Oh, Mud Dragon. Well, that just sucks. I kind of wanted these monsters, sir. I also kind of wanted to dump that Saber because I was going to summon out, like, Tiger and pop all of these cards. Wow. Super Poly ruining my day. What can you do? Sometimes Super Poly happens. Sometimes it don't happen. Alright, well now that that's happened to me, treat it as a Frightfur, well, face up on the field. Let's give this a shot. I can banish my repair unit, summon out Patchwork. Because this guy can be used as a substitute for any fusion material whose name's listed on a Frightfur Fusion. So I ought to be able to do some crazy fusion action with this thing, provided this is an impermanence. Okay, good, it's not impermanence. How many cards does he have? 3? 1. Wait. Cannot target this card or monster with the same attribute as this card with card effects. Okay, so I just want to target, 2. And yeah, because I can't target him, so I might as well just go for Tiger. Tony the Tiger, I can pop as many cards as I use materials for him, so I'll just pop 2 cards. I need to hurry up. I was not paying attention to my time there. We're going to definitely go into the battle phase right after this. We're doing nothing else right now. Let's go ahead. Attack. That's right. I'm attacking you now. Yeah, you always got to watch that time bar. Sometimes I get a little involved in all the combos. Almost forgot about the time bar, but it's fine. Not quite an OTK, but if it wasn't for Super Poly, that would have been a dang old TK. Let me tell you something. It would have been a dang old beautiful OTK. Oh, no. He had hysteric sign set. That's not good, little Billy. It's not good at all. That's not good at all, because now he gets to search 3 Harpy cards. Let's see, I saw Hunting Ground amongst all that nonsense. What else did he get? Featherstorm, not necessarily a good thing. Yeah, Harpies Storm, that lets him, like, stop my stuff. Let's see. Let's see, indeed. Let's go ahead and use Scythe. Give Scythe a shot. I mean, the thing about that Storm is he can stop my monsters from having their effects for a turn. I mean, I don't think it'll negate... Does it negate Sabretooth? Negate any monster active. Okay, does not stop. Does not stop that, but it does stop my Scythe in my hand. An unfortunate thing indeed. That is indeed unfortunate, because I kind of wanted to pop his stuff. Okay. Well, I guess I should have really thought about his... I kind of forgot about Hysteric Sign for a moment. I was like, what does that do again? But now we know. Alright, I want to leave that in my deck for now. I'm going to get Penguin. Because I think I might use Toy Vendor in a moment. We'll see. Oh, but never mind. My opponent surrenders. Okay. I was getting ready. I was strategizing in my head. Being like, okay, when do I want to use this to potentially draw into an Edge Imp? When am I going to go for more Xyz action or Fusion action, etc., etc.? But my opponent... he gave us a quickie moment of a scare there, but in the end of the day, you know, I was too fast, too furious, too Frightfur Tiger Drift. So let's go ahead into the end screen. I think we've seen about enough for today's Fluffals. At least I feel that way, but let's go into the end screen for now.
Aww.
All right, everybody, Fluffals. As you can see, they live on the OTK. I have to say, I gotta say, I think it might be even stronger than it ever has been before. This new support is very nice. I really like Scythe. I really like this whale. And I really think that Fluffals, it's time for them to shine again, you know, with all the craziness of the world. Once the tournaments finally start back up, I really want to see somebody go and top with a Fluffal deck. That would be really fun. So, you know, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's deck. Do let me know in the comments what you guys think of Fluffals and what you would have done different with Fluffals. I think I did all right, but I'm sure there's other things you can do with this deck, of course. Fluffals, very sweet. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to be playing me some Plunder Patrol next time because they also have new support. I really want to play it. So until next time, your boy Memphis is signing out. I will see y'all later. Take care. Till next time.